They laughed, they doubted you, they looked you in the eyes and said, "You can't." The pain of being underestimated, of being rejected, of being told you're not good enough, it stings more than most wounds. When nobody believes in you, it can feel like the whole world is stacked against you. But that is exactly when you must choose to rise. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove to yourself that you were never dependent on their belief in the first place. Their silence, their lack of support, their disbelief, that's not the end of your story, it's the beginning. The most powerful version of you doesn't come alive when everyone claps for you. It wakes up when no one does. And it grows when you're grinding in silence, building something nobody else sees, because they don't need to see it. You do, that's all that matters. You believing in you. There will be moments where it feels unbearable. You'll look around and realize you're alone in your journey. You'll want someone, anyone, to encourage you to say, "Keep going, I see your worth." But when that voice never comes from the outside, it must be born from within. You must become your own motivator, your own believer, your own hero. Think of every successful soul, every legend. They were once doubted, laughed at, ridiculed. People told them to quit, to be realistic, but realism never built empires. Faith did. Persistence did. Discipline did. When you stand tall in the storm, refusing to let the opinions of others become your reality, that is when you are unstoppable. That is when greatness is born in silence, in darkness, in solitude. There's a gift in being doubted. It gives you the hunger that belief can never provide. When you have something to prove, not to the world but to yourself, you tap into a different level of resilience. The world isn't obligated to believe in your dream, but you are. No one will carry your vision like you. No one will lose sleep over it like you. No one will cry in frustration, fall on their knees, and still get up like you, because it's your burden, your mission, your destiny. And when you take ownership of that, when you stop waiting for applause and just do the work, it's inevitable that the same people who doubted you will one day say they always knew you'd make it. The quiet seasons, the lonely seasons, the ignored seasons, they're not punishment, they're preparation. They're where you sharpen your sword, strengthen your spirit, and learn how to depend on Allah, not on validation. Allah sees your heart. Allah knows your effort. So don't give up just because people don't clap. You were never made to be defined by their approval. You were made to fulfill a purpose that they cannot see. Maybe they don't believe in you because they're not meant to. Maybe that's the test. To rise even when no one is watching. To plant seeds even when nobody is cheering. And to have the faith that your harvest will come, not because of them, but because of Him. Let their disbelief be your fire. Let their silence be your fuel. Every day you show up, every time you refuse to quit, you're rewriting your story. People will label you based on what they see now, but they don't see the battles you fight in private, the prayers you whisper through tears, the nights you've spent building what they mock. That's okay. Keep building, keep praying, keep moving, keep moving. Allah is the best of planners, and He's watching you when no one else is. He's counting your effort, not their words. So work in silence. Trust in His plan. And when the world finally sees your success, it'll be too late for their doubts to matter. Maybe the reason nobody believes in you is because Allah wants you to turn to Him instead of them. Maybe He's protecting you from leaning on those who would crumble if you ever truly depended on them. He removes people to remind you who your sustainer is. When no one supports you, Allah does. When no one sees you, He does. That's not a weakness. That's your superpower. To walk through fire with your head held high, because you trust in His wisdom more than their opinions. That's strength. That's faith. That's courage. Keep walking. Keep striving. One day, Your footsteps will echo so loud that even those who doubted you won't be able to ignore you. It won't be easy. Some days you'll question why you even started. You'll be tempted to quit, to shrink, to settle. Don't. Don't give them the satisfaction. Don't give up on the person you are becoming just because the world hasn't noticed yet. Your journey is sacred. Your dream is divine. Your dream is divine. It came from Allah, not from the mouths of men. So silence the noise. Get back up. Rewrite the narrative and remind yourself belief doesn't start in others, it starts in you. And the moment you choose to believe in yourself, that's when the impossible becomes possible. Not because you're enough on your own, but because Allah is always enough. When you feel like no one believes in you, go back to the source of your strength. Go back to your prayer mat. That is where true belief is born. In sujud, in tears, in whispers. That is where you find the strength to keep going. That is where Allah places light in your heart. He honors those who strive in silence. He raises those who trust Him in the darkness. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare walk away from the future that's already written for you. You just have to hold on long enough to see it come to life. And one day you'll look back and smile, not because it was easy, but because it was worth it. You'll remember the days when no one believed in you, and you'll thank Allah for them. Because those were the days that made you. Those were the days that built you. Those were the days that forced you to rely on your Lord and no one else. And that reliance was your real victory all along. So walk boldly, speak softly, and keep going, even when nobody believes in you, especially when nobody believes in you. Because that's when Allah shows what He can do through someone who never gave up. When nobody believes in you, it can break something inside you, or it can awaken something much greater. You get to choose which one it will be. Will you let their doubts define you, or will you let their silence push you harder? People often fear what they don't understand, and they dismiss what they can't see. They don't see your vision, your late nights, your struggle, your sacrifices, and that's okay. They're not supposed to. This path is yours, not theirs. Their approval was never part of your plan. The pain you're feeling now, it's not there to crush you. It's there to grow you. It's shaping you, building you, preparing you for a future so great that if they could see it, they wouldn't just believe in you. They'd be begging to be part of it. But that's not your concern. Your focus must remain on what Allah has placed in your heart. He doesn't need a crowd to elevate someone. He only needs sincerity. You don't need the crowd to believe in you when the Creator of the heavens and the earth already does. Allah created you with purpose, with intention. He put dreams inside you that weren't meant for everyone to understand. So why do you expect everyone to support them? Not everyone is meant to walk your path. Some people were meant to doubt you just so you would dig deeper into your own strength. Some were meant to walk away so you would learn how to stand taller. Some doors were meant to close so you would stop knocking on people's approval and start turning to Allah's guidance. The pain of being overlooked is real, but the power that comes from rising anyway, that's priceless. That's what builds a legacy. You may not be where you want to be yet, but don't confuse delay with denial. Sometimes Allah hides you in plain sight. He conceals your potential until you're truly ready, until your heart is clean, your intentions are pure, your ego is humbled, and your strength is rooted not in fame or validation, but in Him. What looks like rejection is often protection. What feels like abandonment is sometimes a redirection. You're not being punished. You're being positioned for a success that doesn't just impress people, it inspires them. Because true success isn't just about proving others wrong. You won't beseigwend, Wodisho. Salut. Walnusu. It's about proving to yourself that your faith was always right. There is something sacred about being the underdog. It teaches you patience. It teaches you gratitude. It teaches you that the journey isn't about being seen. It's about becoming someone worth seeing. Every moment they ignored you, every time they counted you out, it all becomes part of the story that will one day move hearts. Because when your rise comes, it will not be because of them, it will be despite them. And that's the kind of success no one can deny. Allah honors those who honor their journey, who keep walking when the road is empty, who keep trusting when the answers are silent, who keep working when the world is watching someone else. And when the time is right, Allah will elevate you in a way no human ever could. He will place barakah in your steps, light in your words, strength in your actions, and victory in your silence, not for the world to applaud you, but so that the world can see what He does with a heart that never gave up. So hold your head high, even when no one notices. Speak your truth, even when no one listens. Work on your craft, your faith, your character, because you're not building for people, you're building for your akara. And Allah never lets the efforts of the sincere go to waste. So let them sleep on you. Let them underestimate you. Let them call you unrealistic. That's their limitation, not yours. Their belief or disbelief has nothing to do with what Allah has planned for you. Keep making dua. Keep showing up. Keep moving forward, even if it's inch by inch. You're not late and you're not forgotten. You're exactly where you're supposed to be.